What it do, what's up, Emmy gang? I'm back with another video. Let's hang.
Yeah, see that? You know, this is pure detoxing.
Wait, just got in town, and I won't let cumulus clouds all in the sky.
Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is MB Annie, where I do story times, hauls, beauty tips, tutorials, whatever. I can do it all. Just make sure you guys are commenting, and subscribing to my channel. It's very important that you like this video up right now. And we're gonna get straight into the story. But before we do that, please make sure you follow me on IG at It's Barbie A. Follow my business page at Melanin Barbie the brand. Let's go. Y'all, I got my notes because your girl wanted to make sure I give y'all the best pieces of this story. Okay, so this took place about 2 years ago, and I was working at the school where I told you guys where I used to teach little children, and it was like a Friday, right? So I was having a really rough day that day. I don't remember what it was, but girl, I was having a day, okay? And so my friend calls me. It's gonna be two of them. It's gonna be Ben and it's gonna be Cynthia. So actually, Ben and Cynthia calls me on three-way, and Ben is like,
Annie, and I'm like, what? And she's like, what do you think about going to Atlanta? And I'm like, I don't mind, when? And she's like, tonight.
Tonight? Okay. So I'm like, Ben, why is it tonight? Like, why we gotta go tonight? She's
like, girl, Ari Moneybagg is having a pool party tomorrow for Memorial Weekend.
And I think that's what it was. It was either Labor Day or Memorial. And I was like, oh, not to be a groupie or whatever, but your girl was trying to be outside, you know, like that was really my highlight. I think that weekend was my biggest highlight of actually starting to get out and go outside. So I was like, cool. I was like, so how we gonna do this? So she like, we thinking, because right now it was too last minute to book the flight, we thinking to just get a rental car, drive up there tonight. And she was like, and then we'll just take the flight back. So I'm like, cool. So I called the airlines. I had a credit for, I think, Southwest or one of them places, and I called and I was like, can I get a ticket for so-and-so to come back? So mind y'all, it's just Friday, and we had, I think, Monday off. So we only really had like 2 days in Atlanta, maybe. So I called them and they like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, I had enough credit and plus some left over to book my flight coming back. So I was like, it's a bet. And I got paid that Friday, and I had me some money. Like, this was my highlight too of starting to really get some money. Like, I had started my business. I was becoming an adult. Like, I had my savings, and bitch, we was lit. Clocked out of work, secured a babysitter, which is my mom. Shout out to you, mom. And I was like, Ma, I'm going to so and my mom knows Ben and she knows Cynthia, so she was like, okay, cool, no problem. I was like, go have fun, enjoy yourself, come back, Ma, you lit.
All right, cool. So that's secure. So I packed my bags, dragged that motherfucking wig off, threw that shit, washed it, did everything, reinstalled that bitch, and I was ready to go.
Packed everything. I already had outfits, so it was like it seemed like the perfect thing. And I ain't gonna lie, I was a bit scared because of all the trips that fucked up every time. I was like, oh my God, please God. But it was like everything was working out. We left around like maybe 4 o'clock. I had took me like a little nap because by the time I was done packing and everything, I went to sleep at like 1, got up at like 3. They picked me up at like 4, and we head on the road. Cynthia drove first, then I drove, and then Ben drove. So we finally got there. We checked into our hotel, and y'all, we had a nice hotel. And surprisingly, like it's not like I've never stayed in a nice hotel, but it was like because this trip was so last minute. I'm trying to fix these baby hairs because don't worry, it's getting done this week. So yeah, we checked into the hotel, and the hotel was really nice, and we had a nice view. Like where we were at, we could see literally the whole Atlanta, and we could also see like the nice hotels with the pools at the top of the roof. Girl, we was living. I was having fun already. So that day, like Friday, because we got there like maybe 1 or 12 o'clock in the afternoon, so you know we had to hurry up and rush.
So all three of us, as soon as we get there, we unload our suitcases, we take a shower, take turns, fix our hair, do our makeup, put on our clothes and everything.
And we didn't even get to take a nap, y'all, because we got there so not late, but we got there at a time where we had to be at the place to go on the shuttle bus. So we finally get ready, we go to the place, and there's like a huge like parking lot. It's like a huge parking lot, and it's literally every fucking body and they mother out there. Like, it's niggas and bitches everywhere, bitches with big asses and niggas with gold chains and all type of shit. Like, it's a whole bunch of people out there. So we like, I feel comfortable. I'm like, yes, I got my one piece on. It was a cute one piece. I'm gonna see if I can insert a video in here, y'all. I'm gonna try. And it was real cute, and the cheeks was moving, everything was out. It was out, booty out, coochie out. So whatever, we good. So we get in, it's like literally a whole bunch of people everywhere, and everybody's fighting now. They had a whole bunch of buses. Second bus comes, and there's a whole bunch of people around it. So me, Cynthia, and Ben, we're like holding hands together, and we just like pushing through. And the niggas let us get on before them. So good, we said, we get on the bus. It's packed, y'all. Literally, we don't know where to sit. But luckily, we found 2 seats. Cynthia had sat behind us, and Ben was sitting down, and I sat on Ben's lap. It worked out, whatever. And like, time is going by. It's literally like 10 minutes past. I'm like, okay, when we gonna get there? We going through bumps, lumps. Mind you, I'm on Ben's lap. So we start to see trees and stuff now, and I'm like, because I'm not really used to stuff like that. Like, yes, I live in Florida, but I don't live in an area where there's like just trees. Like, there is stores everywhere where I live. So I'm like, what the hell? So 20 minutes go by, and I'm like, okay, we're still not there. And now the bus is driving really slow, and we still going
and then we going over the little ramps, and we're like,
So 30 minutes pass by, and we finally get there, and it's this huge fucking mansion, y'all. When I tell y'all this fucking mansion was huge, I have never been in, not to sound like no groupie, because that's not that, but I've never been in a house that big in my fucking life. Like, that shit was so big. It had like, so like when you walk, oh, I think I have a video stem. I might have to try to push this in there. But when you get there, you have to walk down this hill. It's a long hill. And literally, bitches out there with heels on. I can't remember. Did I wear heels? I think we did. I don't think I'm that crazy. Nah, I probably had on some sandals. So we going down, and I could barely walk down because I got lotion on my feet. And I'm like, slipping. We finally get down there, and we see like Rolls Royces and fucking Beamers and Bentleys and all type of like foreign shit, y'all. So we get to the little gate or whatever. Everybody's like still in this long ass line. So we hold hands again, and we push through. And so, cause we really was supposed to have tickets, y'all, from some guy that Cynthia knew, but I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened with that, but always make sure you go with money as well. So the guy was like, it's 200. 200? So I'm like, fuck, whatever.
Gave her that, we get in. When you get in, y'all, it's like this huge ass backyard. When I tell y'all, the fucking pool is fucking huge. It's a big ass, like, what does it look like?
It's in porch, and it was like, then it had like a stage, then it had like the big pool at the bottom, then it had like some other land in the back. It was like a whole bunch of land in the back, and they had a whole bunch of tents. They had so many vendors out there with different drinks and food and stuff. Like, it was real cool, and I was thinking in my head, this is going to be lit. Like, I'm so glad I came. Point, we got some liquor. You know, the first thing we did was go get a drink. That's what we did, because your girl likes to drink. So I went and go get me a drink, because one thing about it. So yeah, so we go get our drink, and we start feeling ourselves, the music playing, bitch, I'm dancing, I'm feeling cute. It starts to get dark, and I think we got there probably 4 o'clock maybe. So it started getting dark. So now it's probably what, 7 heading to 8, like late 7s. So, you know, after all that drinking, you get really, really, like, pissy. Like, bitch, the girls want to pee. So we, like,
shit, we gotta pee.
So we go around, come around, and we had met some niggas or whatever, and they was, like, trying to, you know, talk to us or whatever. And we was able to get, like, some more liquor or whatever for the free. But as we were going to go to the bathroom, we go inside the house. And when I tell y'all, this house was immaculate. Like, the house was huge. And this was just a little piece. This was a little piece of the house, because they had, like, some part blocked off. Now, mind y'all, it's already dark, and it's 7 something maybe, or 8 something. Moneybagg and Ari is still not there. And we're like, after a while, because we done got so drunk that we didn't even realize that we were there for Ari Moneybagg. We just lit, thinking this a damn party. After a while, like, we stopped. Our drunk asses in the damn line, like, where the fuck Ari at? Where the fuck Moneybagg at? We find the same niggas that was, you know, interested or whatever, and it was some other girls. They was cool as fuck. So we stood there under their tent for a little while, and we was lit. Like, we was dancing, having the time of our lives. An hour and a half maybe go by. Still no Ari Moneybagg. Another 20-30 minutes go by. Still no Ari Moneybagg. So we like, okay, what's going on? So by this time, y'all, I think maybe 2-3 hours go by. It's probably like, let me see, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's probably 9:30 going on 10. And them people like, all right, y'all, the shutter's coming to get y'all. It's time to go. 'Cause remember, this was a pool day party. So they like, all right, time to go. Let's go. So Moneybagg and Ari never came. And that's what we really didn't understand. Like, we paid fucking $200 to get into this thing, and it wasn't no free drinks. Yes, we got the niggas to get us free drinks, but when we first got in there, we paid for drinks. So I just didn't understand like what we paid the $200 for. Okay, we paid for the big pool. Other than that, we had a blast. We was waiting for the shuttle bus to come. Bitch, we still feeling drunk, and the shuttle bus is taking forever. Bitches going left, right. We don't know which way to go. We're like, okay, which way to go? That shit was so confusing on the pickup. So finally one bus comes, and these niggas that Cynthia knew from here, I guess her nigga knew them or whatever, they was like, Cynthia. And so Cynthia turned around like, oh shit, like, I'm glad I see y'all. Hold on, dude. They like, y'all come ride with us, y'all come ride with us. And they had a driver, and they had like a like one of the big black trucks. So we get in or whatever, and one of the guys was very fond of Ben. So he was like telling me, oh, can you come sit? Oh, can you and Ben basically switch spots? He was a little rude though, and I don't care about you. One, I have my own man. Like, I really don't care. But it was just the way he said it, and it really pissed me off. So Ben was like, I don't want to sit next to him. And I'm like, you better get your ass over here and sit next to him before I smack his ass. So come on. So she got up and she sat next to him. And that was that. So the guy took us back to even though we had to keep stopping. It was like we kept stopping, they kept talking. And y'all, this was the first time that we ever heard Throat Baby. This was 2 years ago. This was before it came out in Atlanta, before it came out anywhere. Everybody was up on it after, but we heard this shit. The guy, he kept singing it in the car. He like, Throat Baby. And it made us offensive, because we like, why the fuck you keep singing Throat Baby? Because it's him and a couple other niggas in the car. But mind you, Cynthia nigga knows these niggas. So sorry y'all for the N-word. But she know, like, so I was just confused, like, why you keep singing that song? So I got really offended, and I had an attitude the whole ride. Like, we bumping, and I'm like out the window like, bitch. I was so mad. So finally we got to, I hated that song for a long time because of him. But then after a while, you know, the baby. We get back to our car, and we hungry as hell now. You know, when you get drunk, a bitch get real hungry and pissy. So we found this wing place, whatever, on some corner or whatever, while we was getting gas. Oh my god, y'all. And some niggas at the gas station, they just literally, like, I'm not even gonna go into all of it, but literally the whole weekend, y'all, niggas was just shouting at us, just calling at us, and that's what they do to every female. So I didn't feel special, but I'm just telling y'all, that's just what it was. If you haven't been to Atlanta, that's what it is. So we got to the little wing place, we got our food, and we was exhausted. By the time we got back to the hotel, we was like, y'all, we gotta do something else, because you know tomorrow our last really night, or our last day, full day here, so we gotta like rest up, go do something. So we ate, we took a nap, and y'all, we slept so long. We wasn't supposed to sleep that far, because we was supposed to go to a club, because remember, it was still early. It was only like 10 o'clock. We were supposed to only sleep for like 2 hours and leave at like 1. Y'all, we end up waking up, I think, at like 2. We got dressed. I think because Atlanta clubs, some of them close early unless you're going to an after party or after spot. So we didn't really know where to go. So we got up late, we got dressed or whatever, and we head out. We went to like this real cool, calm hookah kind of slash club or whatever spot, and basically like it was about to end, so we really didn't stay there long. We left, we went back to the hotel and we got rest, woke up the next day. We wake up, clean slate. We like, okay, we gonna get up early, do what we need to do. So, you know, your girls got ready. So, oh, and I was wearing like, you know, I was cute as hell. I was wearing this purple dress. This outfit is on my Instagram at It's Barbie A. So we went to a brunch spot at 12 o'clock. It's a lit brunch spot that everybody goes to in Atlanta on Sundays. So, I don't remember the name of it, y'all. Y'all forgive me, because I don't be remembering shit, y'all. So it's niggas and bitches everywhere. The line fucking long and shit. It's like literally curving. And we got on heels. So we like, we're not trying to wait in this fucking line. So we try to go to the front to see how much it is to skip the line. We think it's gonna be like $100, probably $80 to $100. This man tell us $200 to skip the line. So we, all three of us, look at each other like, okay, yeah, no, we're not doing this again today. We're not paying $200 to get in the club. I mean, to get in a brunch spot. And then gotta go inside and pay for food. So we started walking away. We like, let's go to the next lit spot, because there's other lit brunches. That was just one, because it's so huge, it's big. So I'm gonna try to find it so I can insert it here, but if I can't find it, then whatever. So it was huge. So we started walking away, and it's three niggas like walking up behind us, and they're like,
hey, they like, where y'all going?
turn around and it's three niggas, and one of them, like all three of them look like they got money or whatever, and they like in a Ferrari kind of car, like they had like some purple car or whatever. So one nigga, he comes up, he's like, where y'all going, where y'all leaving? And we was like, this is just too much, it's too much people around, like it's too much, so we just gonna go to the next spot. So he like, nah, y'all come in with us, we got bands, we got everything, so y'all come on. So I'm looking, y'all, I'm scary as fuck, because I don't like doing all that, like flirting and all that. I was like, y'all could work something out for me, I'll just, tag along or whatever. So Ben look at us and she like, what y'all want to do? So me and Cynthia like, okay, it's okay, we could go. So we go in, he gives us the bands, and we walk in. Y'all, it's a big ass like brunch club. Really, if y'all ever seen Percy Jackson in y'all know what movie I'm talking about, and they was stuck in that casino forever, like it was like that. We was literally in that damn brunch spot the whole fucking day. Didn't even realize it because we was having so much freaking fun. So the first thing that we do is we go to the little club part. After that, we like, okay, we hungry, we gotta eat before we start drinking. The girls like to drink, so we go over and we order food. Y'all had some good ass chicken and red waffles, because Atlanta don't really have good food like that. If you want to be on the safe side, you get wings or you get chicken and waffles. I had got some Julio, I think it was, or Patron margarita with something else in it. Y'all had like 3 of those, and I'm just sitting there like, this is the life. And we ended up seeing the guy from Love and Hip Hop, the one that be with Sukiyana with the dreads. I don't know his name, but he was like, y'all don't know who I am? And we was like, at first we was like, I don't watch Love and Hip Hop like that. And then after a while, he's like, I was on Love and Hip Hop. It was like, oh, hey, like that or whatever. Ben gave him a hug or whatever. When the guys that, I know y'all probably wonder where the guys was. The guys, we ditched their ass. We didn't even go where it looked like they was trying to go straight to the rooftop to go drink. And we was not having that. We only there for one more day left. So we is trying to get every little experience we can out of this place. So we go eat and stuff like that. And the guy is calling my friend Ben and like, where y'all at? We go upstairs now to the rooftop, and it's lit, because by this time we already been there for maybe about 2 hours. So now it's starting to get more people up there. So it's people, they dancing, they drink, the music is lit, the DJ lit, everything was so fun. So we get drinks, and then this other man, he walks up behind me and he gives me money to buy a drink. So now y'all, I'm probably like at my 5th drink right now for the day, but I still have food in my system. It was good. Now Ben and Cynthia, there was a little, it starts getting dark, hours go by, it's getting a little dark. So now we're probably at 7 o'clock now. Mind y'all, we got there at 12, so it's now 7 o'clock and we still in that bitch lit. drinking, dancing. We found a table to sit at. Some men was like, come back, because the other ones, I don't know where they went. Some other ones was like, come sit in our section or whatever. So we sat down with them. It started getting tight, so I walked out the section. One thing about me, I ain't trying to be doing all that groupie shit. I don't do it. I don't do well with a lot of people. So I just walked out. It was getting hot. So Cynthia followed behind me, and she like, yeah, it was hot over there. Finally, Ben comes in, and she comes, and so we all like in another little section. We dancing, we, you know, doing what girls do to each other, just, you know, popping that shit or whatever. So another hours go by, and this guy comes, and he was very fonded of Ben. So he comes. It was an older guy. He was old. He was like, maybe, we call him old man. He was maybe about probably in his late 50s, and he was but he like one of those cats who try to like dress young, because he said he was the old cat. So that's what I'm saying, cats that dress. So yeah, so he was trying to like dress young or whatever. So he came with this guy from Chicago. Yeah, so it was like some older man who was like from Chicago. He was like 40 something, and he was like, you want to come to Chicago to come see me, blah blah blah. I was like, no, I don't. Y'all already know from my last story time with sugar daddies, I don't like it. I think it's gross. It like, the party just going. We late. Everybody is fucking late. That shit is fucking packed now. And now they got like some cool ass red and blue dim lights, bitch. We all fucking just, hey. Old man that was interested in Ben, we all just like went to go sit with him now. Like, he got his own section now. We like, whatever, we gonna go with him. We getting free drinks. He telling us like, drink, you wanna drink? Now, when you go out places and people tell you drink, just be careful. Like, don't be overdoing it, because that be their whole, like, that's their whole plan, is to get you drunk. And I always remember my mom telling me stuff, you know, just to be safe. So of course we were very mindful of that. We wasn't like drinking to go crazy, because I also had my bottle of water that I had bought. I bought a bottle of water just to make sure like I'm rotating. So that's what I was doing. And he was like, go ahead, y'all help yourself. My man behind her was like throwing dollar bills at us. So y'all don't judge me, but me, Cynthia, and Ben, we dropped down to get your eagle on, girl. We went down, got dollar bill. He said, old man turned around and looked at all three of us and said,
y'all put that shit down.
So I was like, what? He like, yeah, put that shit down. What the fuck you doing holding the dollar bill? And I think he was from Baltimore. So he had that accent, and I'm like, what you mean? And he was like, nah, put that shit down. And he gives us money. Like, he give us money. And then he gave us $100 bill each. And I think he gave like Ben like $200, and he gave me and Cynthia $100 bill. Like, that's what you need to be picking up. You don't pick up no dollar bills. Like, y'all don't do that shit. Y'all look too good to be picking up dollar bills. So we like, okay, old man, okay. That's the one of them $100 bills for freaking paying for that $200 at a pool party that Ari Moneybagg was not even at. And he like, what y'all about to do tonight or whatever? And remember, y'all, so we leave there at like 11 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock at night now. We've been there from 12 to 11 o'clock at night. That's why I say we was like trapped in a trance. We was in there all day. So when we come out, we walk into the car or whatever. He like, where y'all park at? So he and his other homeboy from Chicago, they came in a car, but he wanted to ride with Ben. So we like, cool. Like, he came in the car with me and Ben. So he came in the car with us, and we dropped him off to his hotel. And then we went back to our hotel, and he was telling us in the car while we dropped him off, he like, yeah, y'all come out with me. We're gonna go to an after spot. He was like, y'all get ready. I'm gonna tell y'all when to get ready. I'm gonna pay for y'all. We gonna have a section, blah, 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 blah. So we at the spot, and we're getting ready. Ben is one of those girls, every time we go out, Ben take forever. So does Cynthia. But this time Ben was taking too long, and we like, Ben, let's go. So the old man texting Ben like, where the fuck y'all at? Y'all taking too long. And, you know, he an old man, so he's more so, you know, time. So he's like, where y'all at? Like, let's go. So she was getting upset because she was getting annoyed with him, like, I'm like, listen, Ben, don't ruin our night, okay? Ben, don't ruin our night. We went to go pick up the old man again. So we finally we went to another club, and the club wasn't lit. So we went to what was it, Club Victory? I think it was Club Victory or some shit like that. I don't remember, y'all. I don't know. Or, oh, fuck, I don't remember, y'all. Anyway, it was one of them lit ass clubs. So it was an after hour club, and if you're from Atlanta, you probably know what I'm talking about. So we went there, and I think it was like $200 to get in there as well. So he had to pay. Look, 2 for him, 2 for me, 2 for Cynthia, 2 for Ben. You add that up, 2, 4, 6, 8, $800. Y'all can't count. $800. Ben, get it. So we get in a club or whatever, we get a VIP section, he buy us drinks, we lit, we dancing, we sipping, we, you know, popping that shit again, and it was just such a great experience for me personally, because Ben and Cynthia had already been to Atlanta. They have already been through this life because they're older than me, but me, because I always hang with older people, I don't know why, but me personally, I was young, and that was my first time really getting outside. That was the whole beginning of my outside, y'all. That was the beginning of my outside. That really was what it was. And when I got a feel of that, it was over after that. I'm not like a club freak, because I do sit down. Like, I've been sitting down for a while. I was just sitting in the club like, damn, this was real fun. Like, this weekend, like, this last minute spontaneous shit was fun as fuck. Like, we had so much fun, and I'm so glad they invited me. So the next we drop old man back to his hotel, and he invites us up. He's like, y'all come up. So Ben like looking at us like, I don't. She looked back at us and she like, I don't want to go up, and she's trying to be quiet. And like, no, y'all come up. So me and Cynthia trying to like talk him out. We like, oh, we gotta head back to our hotel to go to the airport tomorrow. So he was just like, y'all come up, y'all come get some food, y'all drunk or whatever. And y'all, he was a very sweet man. He was a little arrogant, but he was sweet, and he really did want us to eat, so we not like fucked up. He didn't try anything with us. He didn't try anything with Ben. He was like, I'm about to order y'all some food. He ordered us some food. We sat down, we grubbed, bitch, and next thing you know, I'm knocked the fuck out. So we wake up, it's like maybe 6 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock. I think we had like a 9 o'clock flight, and we had to return the rental. So bitch, we get up, we hop out, we like, let's go, we gotta go, let's go. So we get up, we zoom, we like, all right, old man, we go, we return the car, we get back on a flight, we head home. And y'all, when I tell y'all, we was so fucking tired. Like, we was tired, and thank God, I think that was on a Monday. Yeah, that was Monday. So we slept. I don't know what they did, but I slept the whole day, because that was my first time like living some shit like that, and I was just like on a whole nother level. But yeah, anyway, y'all, that was that trip to Atlanta. I hope y'all enjoyed this story time. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm gonna see y'all in my next video. Bye.